Welcome to the latest episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning entertainment-based program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texans.
King of the Road. Happy Mardi Gras, and thanks for watching our latest entertainment extravaganza. I'm Jim King of the Road, and I'm royally honored and humbled to report that next week's show marks a magnificent new milestone for King of the Road Productions, the 395th episode of the King of the Road Show HD. With that landmark show, we'll be extending our regional record for an independently produced local entertainment-based program. In fact, the Grammy Award-winning Rick Trevino will be spotlighted in next week's Milepost episode, so don't miss it. Now stay with me and strap yourself in for another wild ride. Coming up during the next half hour, we'll air Tell the Ones I Love, Steep Canyon Ranger's marvelous new music video, sponsored by Kings Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net. But first, we'll shine our royal spotlight on champion sprint car driver and local businessman Gary Watson of Gary Watson Racing. Ride shotgun with me, Cadillac style.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. And here we go. Strap in, hold on. It's green flag racing. Boy, some bumper cars going on, and two cars paying the price was Elliott and McNeil. They're going to fall back, way back. And now out in front, it's Logan Bledsoe and Gary Watson, 1-2. Then a straightaway of distance back to Michael McNeil and Travis Elliott. But up front right now, it's Logan Bledsoe. Simon's Petroleum out in front. Watson, though, with a great move off of 4. Dumps down, takes the lead. Now he downs off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Car length advantage for Gary Watson. Beaumont, Texas on number 3 of Gary Watson. Oh, Bledsoe spins it out. And now he is going to fall all the way back to the back of this field. And off turn 4, it's Beaumont, Texas, pride and joy. Gary Watson taking the win over McNeil, Elliott, and Bledsoe.
Golden Triangle Raceway Park on Highway 90 in Beaumont is gearing up for another fabulous year of Friday night racing, kicking off Friday, March 14th with ASCS sprint cars. And you can bet Gary Watson will be leading the pack once again. In fact, Gary Watson Racing has won 17 track championships. Meanwhile, Gary has turned his passion into his profession with Gary Watson Racing, located at 4210 College Street in Beaumont.
Right here, what we've got is the various brands of the programmers that we sell here. You know, at Gary Watson Racing, a lot of people think that we are just basically a performance-oriented store, and so a lot of the folks don't even stop in here and give us a look. But you know what's near and dear to everybody's heart now is fuel mileage. And coincidentally, we have products here that enable you to actually pick up better fuel mileage. We do all the brands. We do Bully Dog, we do Diablo, we do H&S, we do Superchip, we do Hypertek. And of course, we have specific brands that we feel are a little better for one vehicle to the next. For example, the H&S tuners that we do here for the diesel trucks, we've had diesel guys come in here and pick up 5 to 7 miles to the gallon. And believe it or not, a couple of hundred horsepower that you can do with these programmers. You're not even get your hands greasy. And then we also do cold air intakes, which do a number of things. One, we usually see about a mile to the gallon increase in fuel mileage. You never have to buy another air filter element. These filters are guaranteed for 1,000,000 miles. So you just clean it, put it back in, and go again. Throttle body spacers go hand in hand with a cold air intake. We usually change them out simultaneously. It's an increase in horsepower, an increase in fuel mileage. Half the people that come in here that buy programmers tell us we're not even interested in an increase in horsepower. All we want is fuel mileage. Then the other half, the gear-headed people, come in here and say, I could care less about fuel mileage. All I want is the horsepower. Well, the good thing about the tuners, you get to have your cake and eat it too. That's something where you're going to pick up an increase in fuel mileage as long as your right foot's not in it. But if your right foot's in it, then you're going to get to feel the increase in power. So we've kind of got something for everybody here. We've got a shop out back that we can do installs on all this stuff. We have a machine shop. We have a chassis dyno. We also do vinyl graphics and wraps. So we've got something here for everybody. VP race fuel, NOS, we fill nitrous bottles here. Cheapest horsepower you'll ever buy, which is not for everybody. But these tuners, colder intakes, and throttle spacers are. So if you want to, come on in and check us out here, and we'll treat you so many ways you're bound to like one of them.
Thanks, Gary. That's Gary Watson Racing, 4210 College Street in Beaumont. Give them a call at 409-842-FAST. Gary Watson Racing is open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I'm Gary at Gary Watson Racing, and we make your car go fast, not your money.
It's the King of the Road Show HD, and coming up later we'll air Steep Canyon Ranger's magnificent new music video, Tell the Ones I Love, sponsored by Kings Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net. But coming up next, we'll reach into our Royal Archives to air a new installment of King's Best Clips with country star Jeff Bates.
I want to make you cry.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.